To set up our environment, first thing we need is Node.js. Node.js provides us with JavaScript environment on our computer and also provides us with Node Package Manager, NPM, which allows us to install useful dependencies to our app and also provide us with command prompts. So let's go to Google and search for Node.js. Here we can click this download link to download this Node.js long-term support version. I don't need to download it because I've already installed it on my computer. So you can click this download link, click next to install it. So after you are successfully installed it, then you can search for terminal on your computer and type node-v. So you will see this version of Node.js. If you didn't see it, that means the Node.js was not successful installed on your system. You have to reinstall it. And they can also type this npm. It will show you the command prompt that comes with Node.js. We'll use most of these command prompts while building our app. So next thing we'll need on building our project is a code editor. There are several code editors like Sublime Text, VS Code, and so on. But I personally suggest VS Code because it provides a lot of useful features. So let's search for VS Code. So here, if you are using Windows operating system, you can download the Windows version, and if you are using Mac, you can download this Mac version on your system. So I've already downloaded it, so I don't need to download it again on my system. And this is my VS Code. So if you are wondering what's VS Code, this is and we're going to use it when we're building our project. So another thing we are going to need is Postman or Insomnia, because we are going to need a tool for testing our APIs. So it provides us with the platform for testing our APIs at the back end. In this project, I'm going to use Insomnia because of its simplicity and user-friendly. So let's search for Insomnia. Yeah, insomnia.rest. So here is their website. You can go down, and here you will see this download link, and click on it and download it. So, and this is the Insomnia that we are going to use to test our application when we are building the project. So now let's go to our VS Code. Let's go to our VS Code. There are a lot of useful extensions to install inside VS Code that will help us while building our app. Like this auto rename tag is a very useful extension when you installed it. And let me show you the work of it. Okay, you can come here, and this is the opening tag and this is the closing tag. So whatever you are doing at this opening tag is also affecting and happening at the closing tag. Or just look, you see, I'm deleting, and it's also deleting at the closing tag. So I don't need to after typing at the opening tag, I also have to find the closing tag to type the same thing, and it will save us the sense of looking where we have the closing tab. So another useful extension we'll download is ES7 layer snippers. This is the extension, you can install it. And now let me show you the usefulness of the extension. Or let's create a new file. So we can type the short form RAFC. It will bring out the full code. So once you can see it here. Once I click here, it have already bring out the full code. So I don't need to start memorizing the full code. And it will also save me the stress of typing the whole code. Once I know the short form and type the short form, it will bring out the full code when I click it. So that is the usefulness of the ES7 layer snippers. So another extension that we can I will recommend is material icon theme. This extension, though this one is not important, but I personally love it because it make my editors here to be well organized and look beautiful. So it depends on your personal choice. You can search for other things that you prefer and use it, but me, I prefer the material icon thing. So like I said, it's not an important extension. So another extension that I'm going to recommend that is highly important is prettier. Yeah, prettier code formatter. This extension is highly recommend that you install it on your VS Code, and it helps us to format our code automatically once we save it. For example, here, if I just if our code is unorganized like this, once I press this Command S to save, you see, it automatically arrange and organize our code. So that is the work of prettier. Once you save our file, it will organize our code. So but we'll have some configurations to do on the settings. So we'll go to settings and we'll type format. So you see, we already choose prettier code formatter. After installing you see this option prettier, will choose it. Then you make sure you check on these two options. You check on it because it will help you to format your code immediately you paste. Though it depends on your personal decision. For me, I like once I paste my code, it will format it immediately. And once I save my file, it will also automatically format my code and arrange it. So you can also type here save and choose this on focus change. This on focus change will help you to save your file automatically immediately you switch to another file. If you switch to another file like this, it will automatically save this file. Or if you switch to another window, it will automatically save your file. So you don't need to begin to look for which file you save and the file did not save. So these are the things needed for setting up our environment for developing our MERN app. So click subscribe button to get notification immediately the next video is dropped. And also like this video so that it will get more reach. Thank you.